Now, I was going to start out by saying, excuse my appearance, but why? Because when we're going through the thick of things, whatever our healing journey is, it doesn't always look pretty. Okay, you don't always have time to get ready for the camera. But I was just sitting here in what I felt would be stillness of my day. But questions arise. You want to know, I want to know, how did I get to where I am on my journey? These happenings, the thick of it is what I feel it is. And so throughout this, what I feel is the roughest part of my journey, I ended up creating this accountability tarot oracle to, first of all, hold myself accountable for actions I've taken, okay? And so hopefully that would help others become accepting of their misalignments, or what we feel is misaligning in our lives. And so I'm asking my guides, okay, where on my journey did I misalign? Take misaligned actions to get me where I am today, because I felt in that moment I was experiencing some things like that I shouldn't experience, is how it's come across for me. Like, how did I get to this, what I feel is like 144? As I say that, it's so funny because generational curse breakers on the bottom of this other deck I'm using. But why am I in this situation is what I was asking my guides. And the answer to that was the journey, okay? The journey card that I got, that I created, which is equivalent to the Hermit, which is going within. And the card is telling me, okay, it's time to come out of hermit mode. And I'm trying to, like, connect everything. And I'm like, okay, so if I misaligned my journey, if that's the misalignment, how is it not in alignment, okay? And so I'm pulling out all these other clarifiers from a different deck, and what's coming out is like sacrifice, taking out the trash, like getting rid of things in my life. But the most prominent card is move on, okay? And basically without regret. And so as I began to think about that, it's like everything happened the way it did in order to align me to what my true purpose is here, okay? What's the feeling? And so I wrote down what alignment looks like for one person may look like chaos and trials for another, okay? What I felt was alignment, or the true meaning of it, was what we would call positive things, okay? Becoming aligned for something. We feel like it's all positive energy. And these things happening in situations or people coming into our life, we feel like, oh, it should be, if it means I'm in alignment, all of these things should be positive, is how I view that, and is what I'm realizing now. And that's not what alignment is. This is the realization that I'm coming to. That's not what alignment is. Alignment is a series of happenings that put you in the right place at the right time in order to get to where you need to be to experience your highest timeline. So as I sit here and I'm looking at the Hierophant card, which is ascension, gaining the knowledge you need to see things from a higher vantage point, okay? Under a deeper understanding and inner knowing of yourself and the world around you is what I feel this is. And so when we think about alignment, everything is possible. Anything can happen on your journey. It's how you make your way through these happenings in order to continue to rise above, I feel, is the message. And however you word 747, truth and clarity, is what I'm gaining right now. So I hope that is helpful in the way that you needed most if you're watching this video. being a generational curse breaker, quote unquote, okay? Or I like to say nervous system regulator, okay? It says rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. Sometimes we don't have a choice in how we learn these lessons. And that may be the hardest, toughest thing to accept, is that your guides are always right there by your side, and sometimes they're the ones throwing you the curveballs. And the more you align with your truth that not everything is going to be positive on your journey to get you to that positive place, that acceptance is what will continue to keep you growing and going to that next level until you're at the top. There is no next level because you have gained the strength to make it through anything. Okay, that's what I feel. And I will leave the link to this accountability tarot in the pinned comments if you are interested in remaining accountable to your journey and how you proceed and make your way through it. Just understand that, and I hear it all the time, nothing's linear, but you want to be on that upward spiral rather than a downward spiraling fall all the time. So with that being said, I feel this is the message. And with that being said, take care.